Water security, assessing vulnerability and conflict risks. Title: Water security, assessing vulnerability and conflict risks. Introduction. Water is a basic necessity for all life forms on Earth, and ensuring its availability and security is crucial for sustaining human societies and ecosystems. However, increasing population growth, climate change, and competing water demands have led to escalating concerns over water security. In this article, we will explore the concept of water security, assess its vulnerability, and analyze the potential conflict risks associated with it. Defining water security. It encompasses the availability, accessibility, and usability of water resources, along with effective policies and management approaches to ensure its sustainability. Assessing vulnerability to water scarcity. Water scarcity is a significant component of water security, referring to situations where the demand for water exceeds the available supply. Assessing the vulnerability to water scarcity involves considering various factors. 1. Physical factors. These include the availability of water resources, rainfall patterns, groundwater recharge rates, and geographical features that influence water availability. Areas prone to droughts, arid regions, or those with limited freshwater resources are particularly vulnerable. 2. Economic factors. Analyzing economic factors involves evaluating water demand projections, water consumption patterns, water infrastructure, and the region's overall economic stability. Industries heavily reliant on water, such as agriculture and manufacturing, may face significant vulnerabilities. 3. Social factors. Sociocultural aspects play a crucial role in understanding water vulnerability. Communities heavily dependent on agriculture, lacking access to basic water services or sanitation facilities, and facing social inequalities are often most vulnerable to water scarcity. 4. Climate change impacts. Climate change exacerbates water scarcity by altering precipitation patterns, increasing the frequency and intensity of droughts, and impacting hydrological cycles. Evaluating the region's susceptibility to climate change effects is essential for assessing water security vulnerabilities. Conflict risks associated with water insecurity. Water insecurity has the potential to foster conflicts at various levels, ranging from localized tensions to transboundary disputes. Some key conflict risks associated with water insecurity include: 1. Competition for resources. Scarce water resources often trigger competition among different sectors, such as agriculture, industry, and domestic use. This competition can lead to conflicts between stakeholders with contrasting interests. 2. Social unrest. Water scarcity disproportionately affects marginalized communities, leading to social unrest and political instability. When communities lack access to basic water services, tensions can rise, resulting in protests, demonstrations, or even violence. 3. Interstate disputes. Shared water resources across national borders can become a source of conflict between neighboring countries. Disagreements over water allocation, dam construction, or transboundary pollution can escalate into diplomatic standoffs or, in extreme cases, armed conflicts. 4. Indirect conflict drivers. Water scarcity can exacerbate existing conflicts, acting as an indirect driver of unrest or violence. Reduced access to water often leads to the displacement of communities, strained livelihoods, and intensified socioeconomic inequalities, all of which can fuel conflicts. Sure. Here is the continuation of the article. In order to enhance water security and mitigate conflict risks, several strategies can be implemented. 1. Integrated Water Resources Management, IWRM. Adopting an IWRM approach ensures that water resources are managed in a holistic and coordinated manner. 2. Water conservation and efficiency. Encouraging water conservation practices is crucial for reducing water demand and increasing efficiency in water use. This can be achieved through the implementation of efficient irrigation systems, water reuse and recycling, and promoting public awareness about water conservation. 3. Infrastructure development. Investing in water infrastructure, such as dams, reservoirs, and water treatment plants, can help improve water availability and reliability. Additionally, the development of infrastructure for rainwater harvesting and groundwater recharge can be effective in mitigating water scarcity. 4. Climate change adaptation. Recognizing the impacts of climate change on water resources, it is important to develop adaptation strategies. This may include implementing climate-resilient water infrastructure, promoting sustainable agriculture practices, and enhancing water storage capacity to cope with changing precipitation patterns. 5. Transboundary cooperation. Many water resources are shared across national borders, making cooperation essential for conflict prevention. Establishing agreements and mechanisms for water sharing, joint management, and data exchange can help mitigate conflicts arising from transboundary water issues. 6. Addressing social inequalities. To reduce vulnerability to water scarcity, it is crucial to address social inequalities and ensure access to basic water services for all. This can be achieved through targeted interventions, such as providing safe drinking water, sanitation facilities, and promoting inclusive water governance practices. Certainly. Here is the continuation of the article. It is important to recognize that water security is a complex and multidimensional issue. Furthermore, integrating water security into broader development policies and strategies is essential. Water security is closely linked to other sustainable development goals, such as poverty eradication, food security, and public health. Therefore, policies and interventions should aim to address these interconnected challenges to achieve long-term sustainability. Additionally, effective monitoring and early warning systems play a crucial role in mitigating water-related conflicts. Timely information about water availability, quality, and potential disputes can facilitate proactive decision-making and preventive measures. Investing in data collection, analysis, and knowledge sharing is essential for building resilience and promoting cooperation among stakeholders. Moreover, public awareness and education are key components of achieving water security. By fostering an understanding of the value of water and the consequences of water scarcity, individuals and communities can contribute to sustainable water management practices. This can be achieved through educational programs, campaigns, and capacity building initiatives at various levels. Certainly. Here is the continuation of the article. While the challenges surrounding water security and conflict risks are significant, there are also opportunities for collaboration and innovation. By prioritizing water security in national and international agendas, governments, policymakers, and stakeholders can work together to identify and implement effective strategies.